Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abdul Jabbar, and today I'm going to be talking about what you should do, what to do when your relationship is taking over. It's taking over your life, it's taking over everything that you stand for in your life. So let me just share with you what you can do about this. It can be that you are in a relationship and you feel like your relationship is revolving around everything you stand for. Around everything you stand for. The moment you find that your relationship is taking over your life, is controlling everything in your life, then you have to do something about that, because this is a sign that this relationship is going to ruin your life, is going to ruin the things that you stand for in your relationship. So without wasting time, let me share with you several things that you can do when your relationship is taking over your life. So the first thing you have to do, if your relationship is taking over your life and you feel that you are not concerned with anything else in your life apart from the relationship, you are too focused on fixing your relationship, you are too focused on trying everything you can to make your relationship better, and you feel like it's taking over everything. I mean, all your focus, all your energy is into that relationship. The first thing you have to do when your relationship is taking over your life is to ensure that your relationship is in good terms. That's the first thing you have to do. Is your relationship in good terms? Because if your relationship is not in good terms, then that can be the first reason as to why you keep all your focus, all your energy into your relationship, and you fail to focus on the things that you really care about. So you have to ask yourself, is your relationship in good terms? If your relationship is not on good terms, then this can be the main reason as to why this is taking over your life, because you are trying to do everything you can to ensure that your relationship is in the right path. The moment you focus too much on your relationship, I mean, you do everything you can to fix your relationship, then this means you'll put so much effort into that relationship. You'll do everything, and you'll find yourself that you forget to do the things that you really care about. For instance, you will forget to take care of yourself, you forget to pursue your career, you forget about the things that you're actually chasing in your life to be the person that you are. So the first thing that I'll advise you to do is just to ensure that your relationship is in good terms. Because if your relationship is in good terms, a relationship is on good terms, then this means that you'll actually be happy. You'll actually be happy, and your relationship will be moving smoothly, and all that energy and focus will go to something that you're actually doing, something that you need to do for you to change your life, for you to have a better life. You'll focus on your career, you'll focus on your projects, you'll focus on the things that you really care about. But if your relationship is in a messy state, it is in a messy situation, then this is going to be very hard for you. It's going to be very hard for you, because you'll have to be honest, you don't want your relationship to fail. And if you don't want your relationship to fail, then this means you'll do everything you can to keep your relationship going. And this means you'll have to focus so much into your relationship. You'll have to put all your energy, and you have to invest all your time and feelings into that relationship. And actually, this is going to ruin you. So this is something that I'll urge you to do. You have to ensure that your relationship is on good terms if you want to ensure that your relationship is not taking over your life. Because if your relationship is in good terms, you won't need to focus on it so much. You'll have time to focus on the things that you really care about, things that can make you happy, things that actually can change your life the way you want it to be. And that is the first thing that I'll advise you to do. So the second thing that I'll advise you to do if your relationship is taking over your life is to resolve any misunderstanding between you and your partner. So if you notice that your relationship is taking over your life, you're focusing so much into that relationship to an extent that you forget to do the things that you really care about, things that actually make your life better, things that actually change you. I'll advise you to solve misunderstanding between the two of you. So sit down with your partner. Let your partner tell you what's wrong with him or her. If there's a conflict, this is a usual one. If there is a conflict, you have to find a way to resolve that conflict. Because if you resolve that conflict and your relationship goes back to the way it was, it goes back to you being happy couples together, this is going to make it easier on you. You won't have to focus so much into that relationship. You won't have to put so much energy into that relationship, because your relationship will be moving smoothly. But if there's a conflict, you have to find a way to solve that conflict. If there's any misunderstandings, you have to talk to your partner about it. If there is something that you did, if there's something that your partner did, and it makes you It makes you feel like the relationship is taking over everything in your life. You feel like you are doing so much to just keep that relationship going. You have to talk to your partner about it. If there is any problem between the two of you guys, you have to sit down, talk about it, and find a way to solve that problem if you want your relationship to move smoothly. Because the moment your relationship will move smoothly, this is when actually you'll have time to focus on yourself, to focus on the things that you care about, to focus on your project, to focus on your career, to focus on the bigger goals that you're chasing in life. Because trust me, our lives don't have to revolve around our relationships. You don't have to let your relationship revolve around everything. If you do that, then this relationship is actually going to ruin your life. And that is what I'm here to tell you. So you have to solve the misunderstanding between the two of you if you find that your relationship is taking over your life. That's the second thing that you have to do. The third thing that you have to do when your relationship is taking over is let your partner know how you feel about the relationship. So if maybe there is no conflict between the two of you, there is no conflict at all, you guys are on good terms, you guys get along well, and there is no problem in that relationship, but you feel like that relationship is taking over everything, you feel like you're putting so much energy, you're investing so much time into that relationship, you're investing so much feelings into that relationship, and you feel that something is weighing down on you, you have to talk to your partner about it. You have to let your partner know how you feel about that. It can be that your partner does something that makes you to put so much energy, to focus so much into that relationship, and actually this is hurting you. It's hurting you, it's hurting your life, it's destroying your career, it's destroying everything, it is destroying everything that you stand for. So you have to talk to your partner about that. So you have to let your partner know the truth, because if you keep this to yourself, you tell yourself that you know what, I'm going to do everything I can so that I manage this situation on my own. I'm telling you, this is going to be hard for you. And when you're trying to manage this situation on your own, in one way or another, you'll find yourself being distant from your partner because you're trying to solve another mystery. And if your partner doesn't know what you're trying to do, your partner will eventually think that you are trying to distance yourself from him or her. And actually this is going to mess up your relationship. You're going to be distant from each other. Your partner is going to think that you don't love him or her. And your partner might think that maybe you found someone else, and that is why you're not paying attention to him or her. You're not giving him or her the time that you guys used to give each other. And actually this is going to mess your relationship. So you have to talk to your partner about it. You're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. You have to talk to him or her and find a way to solve this issue. Because if there is something that your partner does, your partner might give you several advice on how you can handle this issue. It can be that there are some tiny things that you need to tweak in your relationship to make this better. And when you talk to your partner about it, he or she will understand what you are going through, and he or she will be willing to help you to set things right so that that relationship doesn't stress you, doesn't control everything in your life, doesn't take over your life. And that's it. So you have to talk to your partner about it. Don't keep it a secret, because keeping it a secret, yet you are in a bad position, this is going to hurt you more than you think. Okay, that's enough. That's enough on that. There's something else I want you to know. I want you to do when your relationship is taking over your life. So another thing you can do is encourage your partner to put effort into your relationship. Yeah, when you find that your relationship is taking over your life, you're putting too much effort into that relationship, you're investing so much into that relationship, your time, your energy, you even forget to do the things that you really do care about, things that are actually going to change your life, and you focus so much into that relationship, then this actually means that your relationship is one-sided. A one-sided relationship is a relationship whereby you guys are you are the only one putting too much effort into that relationship, while your partner does nothing. So you're the one initiating everything, you're initiating communication, you initiate hanging out with your partner, you initiate everything in that relationship, but your partner does nothing. Your partner does nothing to keep that relationship going. And you feel that it's your duty to keep on doing that, because the moment you stop putting effort, that relationship is eventually going to fail, and you don't want that relationship to fail. You want to be with this person, right? You want to be with this person for the rest of your life, and you think to yourself that the moment I stop putting effort into this relationship, then this relationship is eventually going to fail, and there is no way I'm going to revive it. and I'm going to lose this person I'm with because, yeah, that's it, because he or she doesn't put effort. The moment you find that you're the only one putting effort, and you find that this relationship is taking everything, is controlling everything, is taking over everything in your life, you have to tell your partner, you have to ask your partner to put extra effort into that relationship. Your relationship is one-sided, and what I can tell you is that a relationship that is one-sided is going to weigh on you too much. It will be hard for you to handle this, because you can't keep on putting effort each and every day, and your partner does nothing to keep that relationship going. You'll eventually feel that that relationship is a burden. You'll eventually feel that that relationship is draining you. You'll eventually feel that that relationship is taking so much of your resources, so much of your energy, and at last you'll be exhausted and you'll give up. The moment you'll give up, that relationship will end up failing. So if you notice that your partner doesn't do anything, doesn't put effort into that relationship, this is something that you have to do. You have to talk to your partner, you have to ask your partner to put extra effort into that relationship. If your partner is someone who loves you, then you know what, he or she will put effort into that relationship to ensure that the relationship keeps on going. That's it. So in a relationship, when there's any problem in a relationship, it's all about communication. You have to talk to each other, you have to talk to each other, no matter how you feel about that issue, no matter how you feel about it. It can be that you feel that maybe asking my partner to put effort into this relationship is going to make him or her feel that she's not doing anything in this relationship, and she or he is going to feel bad about the things that I'm doing in this relationship. If you tell yourself that and you don't do anything, if you don't talk to your partner about it, you don't ask your partner to do something to keep that relationship going, then this relationship is eventually going to fail. And that is not something that you want to go about. That is not how you want your relationship to be. So you have to ask your partner to put effort, because if a relationship is taking over your life, it means you're the only one putting so much effort into it. You're the only one investing too much time, too much energy, and you always do everything to keep this relationship moving smoothly, and your partner does nothing about that. Okay, something else that I want you to do if your relationship is taking over your life is to take a break from that relationship. Yeah, if you have asked your partner to put effort into that relationship, you have done everything you can to ask your partner to at least make an effort to make that relationship amazing one. And your partner doesn't do that, your partner ignores you, and nothing is working. Maybe you have been trying so much to at least ensure that this relationship doesn't revolve around everything you stand for, and nothing is working out. The only thing I'll advise you to do right now is to take a break. Take a break. Just take a break and just try to be away from each other for a while. Yeah, because actually when you be away from each other for a while, this actually is going to give you time to focus on the things that you really care about. And this is going to give time to your partner to think about what he or she cares about the most. Is it the relationship? Is it his or her work? Is it something that he or she stands for? So your partner is going to contemplate the moment you're away from each other. And to be honest, when you're in a relationship, a serious relationship, and you guys are always close to each other, you always talk to each other, you'll get accustomed to each other, you'll get used to be in, to be honest. If you've tried everything and nothing is working out the way you expect, you have to end the relationship. No matter how much you love this person, no matter how much you care about this person, because this relationship might be the end for you. It might be the downfall of you. Because you're going to forget about the things that you really care about, and you're going to put so much attention into this single person. You're going to forget about your career, about the things you're chasing in life to change yourself, and you're going to focus so much into that relationship, and you never know, it will never last forever. So what I'll advise you to do, if your relationship is taking over your life and you have done everything right that I have just shared with you in this video, then the last thing you have to do is just to end that relationship. Anyway guys, this is what I really wanted to share with you. If your relationship is taking over your life, then these are the things that you have to do for you to ensure that your relationship goes back in control. And I hope these tips that I've just shared with you are going to help you take your relationship back to where it was. So thank you so much for watching and for being here. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, kindly don't forget to subscribe if you want to see similar content about lifestyle, relationship and self-development. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.